What if I told you there's a tribe deep in the heart of Africa where clothing is not just unnecessary, it's unwanted? Where the human body is celebrated, not shamed. And where bare doesn't mean vulnerable, but proud. Today, we take you into a world untouched by modern norms, a culture that thrives without clothes, without shame, and without apology. Welcome to the Bear Tribe. But before you judge them, wait till you see the powerful reason behind their way of life. Because what you're about to witness will challenge everything you thought you knew about nudity, identity, and freedom. The origins of the Bear Tribe. Hidden within Africa's lush green forests lies a tribe that defies the norms of the modern world. Known by outsiders as the Bear Tribe, they don't use that name themselves. To them, there's nothing unusual about living nude. It's simply the way life has always been. They live close to nature. Their bodies move with the earth's rhythms. They hunt, gather, celebrate, and love. All without the layers of cloth we call normal. But how did this way of life begin? Generations ago, before colonizers arrived and tried to impose their customs, these tribes roamed freely across the lands. Clothing wasn't necessary in the hot, humid climate. More importantly, it wasn't seen as moral or immoral, it was irrelevant. As the outside world evolved, this tribe chose to stay true to their roots. While others modernized, they preserved what they believed to be the purest way of life, natural, naked, and unashamed. Beauty and simplicity. Imagine waking up under the sky with nothing between you and the earth. The sun greets your skin, the wind cools your body, and you begin your day not by picking out clothes, but by connecting with your tribe. In the Bear Tribe, every day starts with communal rituals. Songs, dances, and body painting. Yes, body painting is their version of fashion. Women adorn themselves with red ochre and intricate beads, not to seduce, but to express. Children are raised to respect their bodies and those of others. They don't grow up ashamed or awkward about nudity. They see it as normal. In fact, when asked why they don't wear clothes, one elder replied, "Why should we cover what nature made perfect?" It's not just about comfort, it's about pride, identity, and rejecting the shame that outsiders bring. The misunderstood side of tribal nudity. Let's address the elephant in the room. Many people see images of these tribes and immediately think primitive, erotic, or even pornographic. But nothing could be further from the truth. In the Bear Tribe, nudity is not sexualized. A topless woman is not trying to seduce. A naked child playing in the dirt is not being provocative. They are simply living naturally. Yet, when outsiders visit, especially those influenced by Western or religious values, they often react with shock or discomfort. Some even try to save the tribe, offering them clothes, religion, and rules. But here's the twist: many tribe members see us as the strange ones. Why do they hide their skin? A tribal woman asked a documentarian. Why are they afraid of their own bodies? This flips the script. Who's really free here? The tribe who lives openly, or the modern world hiding behind fabric and filters? Love, sex, and relationships, a different perspective. Now let's dive deeper. One of the most misunderstood aspects of the Bear Tribe is their view on sex and relationships. In many documentaries, they're portrayed as hypersexual or promiscuous. But those portrayals often miss the nuance. Sex in the Bear Tribe is sacred. It's not shameful. It's not hidden. It's part of life, like eating, dancing, or sleeping. They don't have taboos around bodies, so there's less obsession, less repression. Teenagers are educated early about consent and respect. Adults discuss intimacy openly. And elders guide the younger ones through cultural rituals that celebrate connection, not guilt. Their sex culture, if you can call it that, is rooted in balance. There's freedom, yes, but also responsibility. They don't glorify lust, they honor unity. Does that sound erotic? Or does it sound enlightened? Clash of cultures. Here's where things take an unexpected turn. Over the past few decades, more anthropologists, missionaries, and even YouTubers have discovered this tribe. Some arrive with cameras. Others arrive with Bibles. All arrive with assumptions. Some are fascinated. Others are offended. And some try to change the tribe. But guess what? The bear tribe is changing them instead. One filmmaker who spent a year living with the tribe confessed, "I came to make a documentary, but I left questioning everything about my own culture. Why do we shame nudity? Why do we hide nature?" These moments of culture shock lead to deep conversations. They show us how much of our discomfort comes from conditioning, not truth. The ceremony that shocked the world. Every year, the bear tribe hosts a sacred ceremony, a festival of identity, love, and connection. It's not advertised. There are no tickets. It's for the tribe. But once, an outsider was invited. She witnessed something remarkable. Hundreds of tribe members, painted and bare, dancing under the moonlight. Not for show. Not for seduction. But for unity. There were no phones. No shame. No filters. Just raw, human expression. When she published her story, the media twisted it into a nude sex festival. But her real message was this: they were more clothed in confidence than we are in fabric. Through the eyes of a tribe member. Meet Gyala, a 19-year-old woman from the bear tribe. Her day starts at sunrise. She walks barefoot across red soil, fetching water with her mother. Her skin glows with ochre and pride. She doesn't scroll Instagram. She doesn't check likes. Instead, she joins the women in preparing food, teaching children songs, and dancing with friends by the river. Gyala says she's never felt ugly, never been bullied for her body, and never felt ashamed to be herself. When asked if she'd ever want to live in a city, she smiles. "Why would I trade truth for noise?" Lessons for the modern world. So what can we learn from the bear tribe? Maybe it's time to question what we've accepted as normal. Is nudity really the problem? Or is shame? Is covering up truly respectful? Or is it hiding our identity? And are we really more advanced? Or just more afraid? The bear tribe challenges us to think deeper. Not to copy them, but to reflect on ourselves. If this story opened your eyes, give this video a thumbs up. Share it with someone who needs to see the world from a new lens. And drop a comment below. Would you ever live in a place where clothes are optional and confidence is everything? Subscribe for more raw, human stories that peel back the layers of our world. Because sometimes the naked truth is the most beautiful kind.